After meeting 10 experts in dark psychology, I've learned some powerful secrets about manipulation. The good news? You can learn these too, use them in everyday life without being a jerk, and protect yourself from people trying to manipulate you. So, let's make it happen. Number 6. Push and pull. This means you give someone attention, then pull back a little. I learned this from a friend of mine. He was like a mystery. Sometimes, when he passed me, he'd say, "Hi, how are you?" Other times, he'd walk right by without saying a word. I found myself expecting him to say hi every time we saw each other. This kind of behavior creates strong emotions in your mind. If you apply this well, you can make someone fall for you, and it works both ways. Girls can use it to make you fall in love with them too. But that's not all. There's more to it. Boom. Number 5. Taking criticism. Nobody likes being criticized, but if you can handle it, you'll go far in life. It's kind of like someone telling you, "I don't like you." That hurts, especially if you hear it often. If it's your first time, it might feel even worse. But here's the key. When someone criticizes you, just listen. Don't interrupt or respond. By staying calm and not reacting, you win. If the person isn't a jerk, they'll probably feel a bit ashamed afterward. And if they are, they'll just walk away. So, what's next? Number 4. Lower your tone. You might be thinking, how do I do that? Don't worry, I've got you. When asking someone for a favor, don't do it loudly. This can make you seem disrespectful. For example, saying, "Hey, can I borrow your car?" might sound weird. Instead, you can say, "Hey, could you please buy me lunch? I'm starving, don't have any money, and I'm looking for a job." If the person understands your situation, they might be more inclined to help. Just remember not to overdo it. Use this approach only if you're really in need. And don't forget. Number 3, master communication. This part is so amazing. Alright, let's talk about chatting people up. Being great at talking and charming folks can really boost your social life. It's like being a magician. When you learn to talk smoothly, be a little charming, and get your message across, you'll find more friends and look way cooler. Imagine this. You're the life of the party because you know just what to say. People start opening up and feeling special around you. Pretty soon, they'll want to hang out with you all the time. But don't worry if you're not a pro right away. It takes practice. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. The more you practice talking to people, the better you get. So, sign up for a public speaking class, chat with more people, or just work on listening really well. And number 3 just pops up. Learn to keep people from being too dependent on you. The real trick to power is helping people rely on themselves. When others don't need you, you can live freely and strongly. People will always want you to solve their problems, but remember, you are only one person, and you can only solve your own problems. It's like when a friend keeps asking to borrow your car. Not just once, but every time. They should at least put gas in it, but they also put a lot of mileage on it. So, make sure people depend on you only if you're getting something in return. For example, think about how banks work. They lend you money, then they ask you to pay it back by a certain deadline, and you have to pay interest too. So help others only if it's fair and you're getting something back. This way, they'll always see you as valuable. But you can't know everything about dark psychology, so we have also number 2, flattery and compliments. Start by giving someone lots of nice compliments and praise. So, tell them how great they are and how much you admire them. And if you keep this up, they'll start to really like you. But remember, it's important to be genuine, or they might catch on. In reality, making someone feel good can make them more open to your ideas. Luckily, this can help you build a strong connection with them. And wow, finally, number 1, self-disclosure. Share something personal about yourself to make a connection. So, tell a funny story or a small secret, and when you do this, people might open up to you too. But don't go overboard, just a little is enough. Then, they'll start to feel closer to you. In reality, this makes them trust you more. Luckily, it can help build a strong friendship.